Open enrollment. First of all, what is it? It kicks off is tomorrow. Are you aware of that? It does kick off tomorrow. And if you're 65 or older, then this is your chance to make sure your Medicare plan is the right fit for your health, your lifestyle, and quite possibly, most importantly, your budget. And we're always happy to have Erin Lapidus, who's the president and retirement coach at JBL Financial Services, here to walk us through the Medicare basics. There's two different kinds of open enrollments. There's one like we have here in our company, where we're open to enroll for the year for insurance and all these different things. But a Medicare open enrollment is a little different. It's a different time period, perhaps, and there are different. So explain to us what that is.
Yes, so Medicare Open Enrollment is for all individuals that are already on Medicare. It gives them the opportunity to make a choice like they get to every year. If you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, you get to choose if you want to stay with that plan or if you want to choose a new option. If you are on a Medicare supplement coupled with a prescription drug plan, you get to choose a new prescription drug plan or possibly take a look at Medicare Advantage.
Okay, so we'll take a look at each of those here coming up.
Yes.
But the other thing is that I think a lot of people like me who have grown up with companies and that provide insurance and such, you just whatever they have, you take it, right?
That's right.
And so some people might be asking, why do I have to even think about this? I've already enrolled. I enrolled last year. Why do I have to re-enroll again? Well, you don't have to, but these plans change, and it's always a good idea to find out what is in your best interest for the coming year.
That's absolutely right. I look at this as a great opportunity for everyone because when you have employer-based coverage, you don't really get to make the decision on your own.
Right.
However, now you do get to make that decision, which lets you have your health care follow your health care needs.
Exactly.
So every year can be slightly different, not just for you, but also for the plan that you were originally on, especially if you're utilizing a Medicare Advantage plan. We've also seen quite a bit of disruption in the prescription drug plan market. So in the past, there were a lot of options that had no premium associated with them. In the Missouri and Illinois area, that's not going to be the case this year. So it's definitely important to review because you may have changed and the plans definitely have changed.
Or your doctor may have changed.
That's
you
a great
may have
point.
certain doctors you go to that are taking that plan right now but won't be moving forward.
That's right. We've heard quite a few insurance companies are not taking some of the major providers in Missouri at this point, like Cigna is no longer going to have BJC in their network right now.
That's a big one.
That is a big one, and we know that SSM has left some of the other insurance carrier markets too. So you do want to double check because unfortunately you don't always get that information before it's too late.
So what advice do you have for somebody who's choosing a plan?
So my first thought is that you want to make sure, just like you said, Kent, that your physicians are still taking the plan that you have and that your prescriptions are still covered well. And then you want to take a look at what needs might you have in the upcoming year. Sometimes that's hard to predict and sometimes it's not. So you can yourself look at the variety of plans that are available, or you can utilize a professional that really knows the ins and outs of each of the plans. You can describe to them what your potential needs are going to be for the year, and they can help direct you to a plan that first fits those basic needs, your doctors and your prescriptions, but then also helps you fit those extra needs you might have throughout the year.
I like to look at this as you and I have talked about hitting the reset button, and I will do this maybe once a year, maybe once every 2 years, something like that. You do it a handful of times every day in your working career, and you know how to sit down and look at somebody's life and say, this is the plan that best fits you. And the thing that you need to understand as a consumer is that she has nothing to gain by moving you from one insurance company to another. It's in your best interest that your client has the best possible plan.
That's exactly right. Our goal is that most people are using their health care not at the greatest time. We want this to work in the background, work as the way it was intended, the way that you thought it would work, as opposed to being an extra stress not only on yourself, but potentially your family. So it does make sense to have someone that's an expert help you review your options.
And that can be one of the worst nightmares, is that it's not the right plan for you and finding out at the absolute wrong time.
That's right.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Always
you.
good to see you. If you're still unsure what option is best for you, you need to reach out to Erin and her team at JBL Financial Services. You can give them a call at 314-863-0008, or you can find them on the web at jblfinancial.com, or you can listen to their radio show on Saturday mornings on the Big 550 KTRS.